Jesus, please let it work. Let it work, Jesus. Y'all, I've been trying to figure out like the traffic patterns down south. I don't know. I can't find like live traffic stuff, so I'm about to call a business and ask them what the traffic is like on US 1 right by their location. We gotta have a talk. I got seashells everywhere. Sand. Sand from the beach. Come on, man, please. Come on. Please answer.
Please enter your remote access.
Businesses aren't worth a darn. Hold on 1 second. Let me call the Florida Visitor Center and see if they can tell me. I'm trying to figure out if the traffic is still backed up on US 1.
Florida Keys Visitor Center, this is Holly. How can I help you?
Yes, hi Holly. I was wondering if you could let me know if the lanes northbound on US 1 was still congested.
It's more than congested. It's completely closed.
So they reclosed again?
Yes, it's been closed for a while. They've been turning people around, sending them back just to get them off the stretch. What you can do is there's an app. Monroe County Sheriffs have an app which will give you probably the most current updates on travel.
Okay.
And then there is Keys Weekly, which is a newspaper that's kind of been putting some updates every couple of hours, every hour or so. Those would help, probably give you as much information as we have right now.
Well, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Good luck.
Thank
Are
you.
you good for tonight, though? Do you guys?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, good. All right, well, just be safe.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Y'all know how I'm complaining that there's no media coming, there's no information coming out of the Keys. So as you just heard, that was the Florida Visitor Center. The bridge is shut down again, so all of those people are trapped on the island. So I left at the perfect time because everything that I predicted came to fruition again. Sorry, I'm smiling because it's so creepy. It creeps me out. So this brush fire has burned almost 4,000 acres. So I want to keep this. I need to bookmark this. Hold on 1 second. So I have updates that I want to talk about, but I could not find anything on the current condition of the traffic patterns trying to get out of Key Largo north on US 1. And so that was the Florida Visitor Center, and they helped us out. But I'll give you the current information because this is kind of crazy, and this is... I'm not going to get into it. Y'all know I've got a 6-hour rant on this yesterday, so y'all know where I stand on this. But there's so with tankers and air support dropping water, crews battle the flames well into the evening last night. Card Sound Road was the first to close, and not long after that, the 18-mile stretch of island, it's an island, 18-mile stretch was shut down with the emergency of flames and heavy smoke. So it was so smoky last night that they had to shut. So this fire started approximately, I think around 1:20 p.m. yesterday. I was at the park in Key Largo. We left there at approximately 5:30, 6 o'clock, and the traffic got bad. We started figuring out what was going on. I made plans to get the hell out of there immediately. I went and showered off the side of a highway because I live out of my car. And there's no gyms there anyways. But anyways, I think there's like one. So anyways, I leave, and it took almost 12, what was that? They opened the bridge back up at 8:30. The traffic was so bad. It was 18 miles of literal sitting for 20 minutes and then moving up 3 cars, sitting for 15 minutes and then moving up 2 spots, sitting for 30 minutes and then moving up 2 spots. It did that for 12 hours. It took me 12 hours to evacuate off of this island in Key Largo to get back to Homestead. I went to the Homestead Walmart immediately, which is literally right. It's a mile off the bridge, right? So, y'all, this message is for people in Key Largo. Y'all need to get off that island. Y'all need to be taking flights out. This fire, I want to read you what the fire marshal is saying. So, dry weather and winds have aided in this fire and its ability to spread, with closures lasting into Tuesday evening in Key Largo and Florida City Florida City and Key Largo turned into a massive parking lot as cars were unable to traverse to the main road in and out of the Keys. People were just sitting in parking lots. Businesses, people are standing in the street. In Key Largo, store and business parking lots were filled as motorists waited it out. The Winn-Dixie parking lot at MM 105 filled up as people could be seen walking their dogs, eating and camping out. On US 1, vehicles were stocked northbound as far back as MM99. Traffic on the stretch was eventually reopened around 9 p.m. And I don't think we left till like 9:30, 10. And then I didn't get to Walmart till 6 a.m. So, although the Monroe County Sheriff's Office advised motorists to avoid traveling if possible due to smoke, absolutely not. You need to get off of that island. Motorists were able to catch a glimpse of the blaze as they moved slowly on the stretch. Smells of smoke from the blaze in Miami-Dade went as far south as Esmeralda Island, which is exactly where I was last night. Remember, I said I'm in Esmeralda, and I saw the smoke. Remember the picture I showed you? You can literally see. Here, I'll show you. You can literally see the smoke in the sky. I mean, it's one of the most eeriest pictures that I've ever taken. That's smoke. And you could smell it too. I'm so glad I got off that island because now the bridge is shut down again as I predicted. So, smells of smoke and the blaze in Miami-Dade went as far south as Esmeralda. In the sky, clouds of smoke could be seen as the sun began to set Tuesday evening last night. Residents and motorists in the Upper Keys experienced hazy conditions on Wednesday morning. The cause of the blaze in Miami-Dade, hold on one second. The cause of the blaze was not immediately known, although the National Weather Service issued fire warnings earlier in the week for most of Miami-Dade, with little to no rainfall in the recent weeks and lower humidity levels. The warning wasn't active at the time of the blaze, although conditions appeared ripe for an increased risk of a bushfire. So, with most of the South Florida under drought condition, the Weather Service said that this will lead to critical fire concerns Thursday afternoon. Quote, any fires that develop could spread rapidly. Yo, it's crazy. So, do you remember the other day we were talking about that Kevin McEdwin guy? And he's like he's the head of the Florida Fire Service or the Florida Forest Service. He's the head director. This is what he had to say this morning about this fire. Quote, the fire is large, but it's probably going to get bigger. End quote. We're right here between Miami and Key Largo. The ocean's right there. It's very soft, very difficult, so we have to use a lot of air resources, existing boundaries, natural barriers to check up the fire. We just ask everyone to be patient. So then I go and I'm like, well, let me look into the wind. I would advise people to try to get out of there by Friday, because Friday the wind is going to be up to 24 miles an hour, and it might even be windier than that, which is going to toss that fire around. Hold on one second. Let me see which way that wind's going to be pushing that fire. The bridge is closed again on US 1. I'm glad that I left when I did, because I wouldn't be able to get out today because the bridge is closed on US 1. We just called the Florida Visitor Center, and she told us everything. It's at the beginning of this video if you want to hear the conversation. She said that US 1 is packed. She says it's like packed. People are just sitting there. So, let's see. Weather in Key Largo. So, luckily today the wind is only 8 miles an hour. However, that fire is still amping up. That fire is still being thrown around, and there's still potential for it spreading. However, Friday, my phone's not working. Friday it's going to be up to 24 miles an hour, and I think tomorrow it's also going to be like somewhere at 20 miles an hour. So that's very dangerous, and it's going to be blowing south, which is towards the Keys, which is what we don't want. That means that it can push it down the island into Key Largo. 24 miles an hour south Friday. 21 miles an hour north tomorrow. Thank God. That don't mean nothing. That could just push it north. I mean, but that would be towards Homestead, which is also bad. That's the bottom state of Florida. And when you try to go to find information on this stuff, that's what upsets me, is that the media is not reporting on it. They're not even telling the public anything. Nobody even realized how big of a deal this is. There's hundreds of thousands of people trying to get off that island right now with their families, and the media is not even talking about it. So when we called the Florida Visitors, or the Keys Visitor Center, it's an island with fire. There's nowhere for these people to go. It could turn into a Lahaina situation, like Maui that burned here in the States. It could turn into a worse situation. There's one road in, one road out. It took me like, how many hours is that? If we left at let's just say I left at 10, that's 8 hours that it took me to make like a 50-mile drive. It looked like something out of a movie. So the visitor center gave me this website. Let's check this out. This was updated at 3:50 this afternoon, so like 20 minutes ago. Crews continue to battle a massive fire in Miami-Dade. It's off of Cardwell. Oh, I got pictures to show you. I know exactly where it is now. So you know how we were looking at pictures of the map the other day trying to figure out where this fire was exactly? Well, I know where it is because I saw it off the side of the highway when I was running for my life last night. But I have a map. Look at this. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this up. Look at that. Can you see that? I mean, it's just burning. It's just burning. Everything's burning. Let me find this map. So, this is US 1. This road takes you into the Keys, and it's all these little islands that are stringed together down below Florida. And the fire is actually, yeah, the grass fire is actually to the left. No, that's card sound. No, the grass fire is over here on the right. I don't know why it says there. There was 2 fires reported, and I got a screenshot of that just now, because this is why it was confusing to me. Hold on one second. That don't even make sense, but that's what they're saying. They're saying that it was on that side. When I passed over US 1 coming north, I saw this whole sky over here. Sorry. This whole sky over here was like red and lit up with smoke, and it looks like somebody had dropped bombs, and you can see the flames and the puff of smoke over there. Crazy. So listen to this. This is so... The fire broke out on Tuesday in far south Miami-Dade, leading to closures of Cardone Road and the 18-mile stretch of US 1, the only ways in and out of Florida. Drivers on both sides were stranded for hours. Some camped out at the Winn-Dixie. The way that they word stuff, it makes it sound like there was more than one fire. Hold on one second. I hope nobody gets hurt. I really don't. I hope nobody gets hurt. Hello, Lewis, Amy. I mean, this is crazy. They are having to, like, take water by planes, and, like, they can't carry but so much water at a time. I was looking at that. Those little water parachutes ain't worth the darn. I mean, they can't really... Look at this. The whole, like, side of the road is on fire. The whole hill, you know what I mean? Hold on. You could see it from the highway. You could smell it from the highway. Hey, JK. Look at that. That's what I saw when I went past. But what I saw, I even saw more flames. It was crazy. It's bad. I don't know why the news ain't reporting on this. I mean, literally... How long is that stretch of land right there? This is an aerial view, and I know these pictures you can't really see, but, like, all of that is on fire, as far as the eye can see. One second. Look at this. Damn it, Bobby. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, I know. Well, the bridge is closed back down, so good thing I left when I did. Oh. Yeah, and then the fire, the forest management people, like the head CEO of, like, the forestry people, he says that it might get worse before it gets better. He gave a statement, and he said that the fire is large, but it's probably going to get bigger. That's comforting. We're right here between Miami and Key Largo, so the ocean's right there. It's very soft, very difficult, so we have to use a lot of air resources and existing boundaries and natural barriers to check up the fire. And we're just asking everyone to be patient. I called the Florida Visitor Center, and they told me that it's still locked down like it was yesterday. There's cars everywhere. People are just camping out and, like, waiting for this highway to just open back up because they're trying to escape. They're trying to get off the island. I said, yes, I was just calling to see if Highway 1 was still busy. She said, it is beyond busy. Go back and listen to the beginning. It's at the very beginning. I called her right when I was going live, so you don't have to search for it. But Yeah, and she asked, she's like, are you good? Is your family okay? Do y'all need resource? That was sweet. But it's bad, and I don't understand what... This is the same thing that happened in Western North Carolina when FEMA didn't show up and the media didn't report on FEMA not showing up. I get more information off of making random phone calls to random businesses about that damn island than we've gotten from the media. This week has been wild. The content has been wild this week. I mean, God's just been dropping in goody little gumdrops in my lap every day. It has been wild content all week. I love it. I'm here for it. But I am tired. I'm tired. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm glad I left when I did. I know I looked crazy yesterday. I know I was just like all over the place, but I'm glad I left when I did because I would still be trapped there. They shut that highway down. I wanted to go through that website and see if they posted anything. She said there's a Monroe County Sheriff. They drop stuff on their website, and she said that Monroe. How are y'all doing today? Let's see. Good. I'm glad you are. I hope you're having a great day. Have y'all seen anything on CNN or MSNBC? I don't know what y'all watch. But have y'all seen anything about this fire on the news? I know yesterday there was like some small 1-minute clips from CBS. I'm not seeing anything that says that road is still closed. And I guess that's what bothers me the most. Why not tell people that the road is closed so that they're not just sitting in an area where there's a fire? It's right down the road. So why not warn the public not to come here? Please stay, home. And they haven't even told anybody that US 1 is closed. It's ridiculous. On the story on MSNBC. Yeah, I'm wondering if they said, I'm going to look up CNN. I'm wondering if they darn... are just not even going to tell people to leave. And that, the sheriff says you should stay in your house, and then the forest ranger says, the head forest ranger or whatever, he says the fire is going to get worse. It will likely get worse. Hey, critter. There it is. Does that look like a small damn brush fire to y'all? Let me know in the comments. Does that look like a small brush fire? What do we consider small? Look at the sky glowing all around you. Fire all around you. How lovely. Oh my God, look at the aerial view. That's water. How is that water? I didn't even know water could catch on fire like that. Hold on, back up. Wait a minute. No way. I mean, I know if there's oil or something flammable in it, it can. But there's 2 roads in and out of the Florida Keys. Both are closed. That's what the sky looked like last night when I passed by. It took me, what would that be? Almost 8. It took 8 hours to get down US 1. Less than 50 miles. Look at this. That looked like water to me. People are just sitting at the top of US 1 waiting to get off the island, and the bridge is shut down again. And I fled last night at the perfect time and got out of there. I made it to Homestead Walmart this morning at like 6 a.m. I was a nervous wreck yesterday. I don't even remember half of it. I was probably out of my mind. This is why. Imagine looking all around you and there's nothing but fire. And you know there's no firemen. They only have like 20 on the island. And they can't even get to this stuff. Yeah, that looks like right across the water line. That's water. Look. So I got over the bridge, and at some point this morning they shut that bridge back down. I called the Florida Visitor Center. I said, hey, I was just wondering if US 1 was still busy with people fleeing up north. She said it is beyond busy. Listen to the beginning of this video. Right at the beginning. I started the video right when I got her on the phone. I'm really concerned. And then the wind's going to pick up the next 2 days. And then one of those days it's going to be blowing directly south into the Keys. And as you can see, that fire is right there on the line. If it's able to get down that coastal line into the top of northern Key Largo, it could be so bad. Because it's all wooded area. We were just over there. I cooked out there, and we were just over there. It's nothing but wooded area. And it's dry. So I really hope not, but it's kind of weird and telling to me that the lead Forest Service director said that it's going to get bigger. I mean, his statement to the media this morning was, this is going to get bigger. It's large. It's going to get worse. And thank you for being honest. We don't typically see that. They usually try to deny, oh, it's fine. It's under control. This fire is not under control. It's only 20% contained, and that actually might drop. So they're having to take water from other sources because they can't access this land. So there's 2 roads in, 2 roads out. Both of those roads are shut down. You would have to get a flight or have a boat to even get off of that island and get back to Florida, the States. I mean, this is islands off the coast of Florida, south. So, there's no other way to get back to the United States. And that is U.S. territory, but you're not on a continent. You're not on a continent. You're on an island. I really hope that nothing bad happens, but I'm so sick of the media not reporting on these things, because we deserve to know. As citizens, we deserve to know. We deserve to have options in these situations. Letting us know what is going on gives us time to come up with resources, prepare. It makes things run smoother when you prepare the people. And media right now is keeping so much from us. It's crazy. I shouldn't have to call the Florida Visitor Center to figure out if that road is blocked. They should be updating hour after hour, giving us information, telling us what is going on. What's a 5-alarm fire? What's a 5-alarm fire? Signifies the highest level of fire response requiring a massive motive. This is what I'm saying. Thank you. Hey Hey, Mama Garcia, thank you so much. Exactly. Um, and they don't have resources there. Their infrastructure, it's crazy. It's crazy. They don't have resources there. They had at the top of the hill, where these two roads kind of conjoin, one leads to the other, these two bridges kind of conjoin. They had one sheriff sitting out there with a sheriff car blocking off the road with like 4 cones, and he was just in his car chilling. Now there was police running around the island the entire night. We did see some EMS because there was car accidents. So there's one road in, one road out. But as we're leaving out, people are getting in car accidents on this 1-lane road, and so it would stop traffic for hours. You'd see the cops go by, you'd see the EMS go by, then you'd see them come back, and what it was people were fleeing and panicking and getting in car accidents, or either not paying attention or maybe being on their phone. We don't know, but there was several major car accidents on US 1 concurrently. Y'all know what I mean. At the same time that we were all trying to exit off this island, okay? They should have started evacuating. Well, apparently the smoke was so bad yesterday, and I'm assuming if the bridge is shut down again, which they are, then that means the smoke has gotten bad again. But I agree. This should have been... Thank you, Fortune. I think that we should have sent... Well, first of all, we've had so many fires recently, we don't really have any volunteers. Everybody is in another state fighting a fire. From California to North Carolina to South Carolina to Florida, things have been on fire. I think there was even fires in like Missouri, Oklahoma. When I say that the world is on fire, I mean like... We've had dozens of states that have had these wildfires in the past few months. Dozens. It's crazy. I would say probably 20 to 24 states have had fires like this. It's getting, and so what happens is, things were defunded, fire departments cut budgets. That's one of the problems that they had in California when these fires broke out. Their budget got cut, and they didn't have the personnel that they need. And we're seeing that across the country when it comes to these wildfires. And the thing is this land out here doesn't appear to have any houses or anything on it. But that doesn't mean that it won't spread. You know what I mean? Thank you, Marie. I'm glad that I'm glad that we got out of there when we did. I told y'all, I said, Lord, we won't be able to get out of here in the morning. Everybody's like, why don't you just sleep for the night, Brooke? Absolutely not. I am not going to be anywhere surrounded by water and fire at the same time. And high winds, There's just... You got to be an advocate for yourself and a fighter. You got to be a fighter. I feel so bad for anybody that's stuck in Key Largo right now. It's sad. I'm sure they're scared. If they're trying to flee, they're obviously scared, okay? People that are not scared are not running north trying to get away from a fire. They're obviously scared, and people are panicking, clearly. What's a fire break? I'm learning so much. Thank you, Critter. Fire break. What's a fire break? Is that like that water? A strip of land, so it... See, where did... The scanner radio... That lady gave me a website. Let me go back to that... Oh, what was it? Dang it, Bobby. Keys Weekly. Yo, my lips. It's because I'm dehydrated. Stress. Cheers, mofos. I had to get out that sun, y'all. I've been chilling because I just don't feel good. It was a rough night. This is so vague. I just read part of this and it's so vague. It just says that okay. So this was updated at 3:50 p.m. this afternoon. Crews continue to battle a massive brush fire in neighboring Miami-Dade County. Card Road remains closed, and so is the 18-mile stretch of road, according to the sheriff's office. So the bridge, US 1, that we had to flee over last night, and Card Road are closed. And when we called the visitor center a while ago, the lady said that it's crazy. She said it's unbelievable. She asked if I needed help. I said, no, I'm good. She said, you sure you and your family's got a plan? Y'all seeking shelter? I said, yeah. I mean, it sounds, does it not sound a little like she was concerned? I mean, and thank God that she was. That's the type of people that we want in positions that she's in. We need, like that woman at the rehab we called the other day. She was lovely. That's the type of people that we need out here. They both took the time to explain things to me, ask if I needed help or resources, and then inform me that there was a website where I could check, updates. And there's only one motorist told Keys Weekly that they were attempting to drive into the Florida Keys. Why? What are you doing? See, this is what I'm saying. The media needs to tell the public to stay out of the Keys for now. If you've already left, then just stay out. But we don't need your tourism here now. And that's the reason that they're not, oh my God, that's the reason. It would kill the tourism. It would kill their economy. I mean, it wouldn't kill their economy, but it'll affect their economy. They make $2.7 billion off of tourism. Remember, we learned about this on Tuesday before all this shit started. So that's exactly why they're not warning the public. They don't want to kill their tourism money. And they're willing to put people's lives in danger. Y'all saw the fire. Y'all saw the pictures. Y'all heard the lady at the visitor center. They've already shut this bridge down again. These people are stranded there. And this fire, the forest, the head forest marshal says, oh God, it's going to get bigger. Just expect it to get bigger. That was his statement to the media this morning. This is crazy. That's exactly why I was like, why wouldn't they warn the public? Because of tourism. They want people coming there and spending money. And the more people that leave, it affects them. So one motorist told Keys Weekly that they were attempting to drive into the Florida Keys via a stretch before being turned around by the sheriff's office before 2 p.m. on Wednesday. A fleet of trucks were seen heading down Card Road. And that's the road. So there's two two ways in, two ways out. You can't get down either one. Traffic in and out of the Florida Keys was shut down for nearly 5 hours on Tuesday. That was last night. I was in the thick of it. It took me 8 hours to get through almost 50 miles. Because I drove to Esmeralda and then back. Because I was headed south, away from the fire. If I can't get over that bridge, then I need to put some space between me and that fire, and there's other islands, so I wanted to get over water and get concrete and water between me and the fire, and that's what I started to do. And then somebody said, oh, the bridge is open, and I said, I need to go now. If I don't go now, I'm gonna get stuck here. I'm so glad that we left when we did. I know I was crazy. This is why common sense goes a long ways when it comes to keeping yourself safe. So y'all remember the pictures that I showed you of the smoke? the eerie sky last night, and I said, oh, look at that, the smoke in the sky. It was reported in a news article that it was smoke, and the smoke could be seen at Esmeralda Island, exactly where I was. So that was smoke. In the sky, clouds of smoke could be seen as the sun began to set Tuesday evening. It was crazy. It went as far south as Esmeralda. And they say that this is a random bushfire. It was started, it's a random, because of the dry climates, because of the weather conditions. In Homestead, it's been dry. And for those that don't know, there's a lot of bushland out there. I know most people probably think of Florida and think that it's like super populated and houses and businesses everywhere, but it's really not. It's a lot of flat land, a lot of bushland, lots of wildlife here. I mean, it's just really a tropical, pretty place. And so South Florida into Homestead, right before you get to Key Largo and you go over a bridge to get on the island of Key Largo, it's nothing but bushland. So it's been dry. So it has the potential to spread rather quickly. And then you factor in the high winds that are coming tomorrow and the day after. But that's exactly why they have not warned the public. Tourism. I would just advise anyone that's in Key Largo to get out of there as soon as possible. Sorry, I thought this transfer truck was about to back into this building. Like, there's no way. How do I see all this crazy stuff like every day, all day? No, he stopped. Yeah, so I don't know. For the forest guy to say that, it really, I was like, no, he didn't. Like, you couldn't even fake it a little bit and say, yeah, well, the wind's going to be bad and that might factor in and kick up that fire and spread it. He could have said something that was a little more not so harsh. He said it's going to get large. Expect it to get large. We can't do nothing about it. Like that one woman, remember the one woman from California that said, well, if I got to run in to get your husband out of a burning building, it sounds like he got himself into a problem. Remember that? It was something to that narrative. Yeah. Crazy. I really hope it doesn't get worse, y'all, but it sounds like I got out at the perfect time. I did the right thing, and I'm not glad that the bridge is shut down and those people are stranded there trying to evacuate. But I'm glad I left when I did, and I'm glad that I kept a record of all of this, because point in case, you might look crazy when you're running around getting gas and materials and water and batteries and fleeing like a mad lady. You might look crazy showering in the middle of the street to get off that island, but just do it. Get out of there. Don't fall in line with the rest of society, because more often than not, that might put you in a worse predicament. Sometimes it's better to be a lone wolf. Go off on your own, make your own route, make your own choices and plans, and think for yourself. And because not everybody that we got in government and that works in the city, I mean, bad apples happen, and I think that we've learned by now that we cannot trust our government. FEMA, the FBI, the CIA, DSS. I just don't know why people kind of fall in line. So I ran into Winn-Dixie. I got the cart, okay? I'm like, Crocs on Crocs on Crocs. And I'm throwing cases of water in. I'm like scooping off canned chicken into the cart, scooping off tuna. And this old man goes by me, and he wanted some attention. Okay? He got some. He got the best kind of attention he could get. He got a tip. So he goes walking by me looking for small talk. And he says, you got enough water in that buggy? And I swiveled around in his face and I said, sir, the island is on fire. Get home to your family. So dramatic. So dramatic. So, I mean, I was dead serious, though. I was so serious. I said, you better get home to your family, sir. He looked at me. I'm sure that's not what he was thinking I was going to hit him with when he was trying to make small talk with some woman that was like 40 years his junior, okay, in the Winn-Dixie. I'm not... It made it so worth it, but I was so genuine. Like, please get home. Why are you lollygagging through the grocery store on a Tuesday evening when the parking lot has 200 cars in it? Yeah. The evacuation process for that island is a disaster waiting to happen one day, and I hope that it never happens. But I'm telling you that they do not have the infrastructure to evacuate all of those people safely. And it could lead to a horrible, horrible disaster. And we already have had so many. I mean, it might cause me to have a mental breakdown if something actually happens and that fire gets worse, y'all. I'm just saying, because I went there and I was exploring it and I really liked it there. But something just constantly felt off. And I think that that's why I was in that mood. Well, y'all know. Y'all seen everything. So, I don't know. It's concerning. It's kind of crazy that that without a formal education can step into a city like that and see where the problems lie, talk about them, and then hours later, it happened. I mean, it come to fruition. I said hours earlier before the fire started, Lord forbid the island catches on fire. Lord forbid it gets hit by a hurricane. And I really hope that it doesn't get worse. Definitely a learning experience. Yep. You know, I had to call the Florida Visitor Center just to get verification that road was shut down again so that I could feel validated in the fact that I said, I bet you money. I said it last night. That road won't be open in the morning. You won't be able to get out of it. How many times did I sound like a Thanksgiving turkey when I said that last night, you know? And I had to call them just to verify. Because I don't know. Human behavior. You know, that's what it is. Human behavior. I know how people act when they get scared and how desperate they get. And I'm here to tell you, real talk, if anything were to ever happen, you know, I don't know. If anything were to ever happen, you have to worry about yourself no matter what. And I'm talking about something crazy. Like, I'm talking about like a conspiracy. If something were to really happen and like the world was to come to a halt, technology disappear, cash be worthless, if something like that were to actually happen, you're gonna have to resort to illegal means to survive, you know. And during a natural disaster, like I said last night, if you got to do some breaking and entering just to have a safe place to hunker down so that you're safe, ain't nobody gonna be mad at you if there's a Category 5 hurricane coming to hit the damn island. I can assure you, you're not gonna get in trouble for finding somewhere safe. You know, refugee? Y'all know what I mean. Somewhere safe. I don't know. I really was like, okay, well, if this road's not gonna open back up, then I gotta get off this island. I was willing to pay somebody to take a boat. You can do that. You can just ride all the way up to Homestead. I was looking into flight plans. I was dead ass serious. I don't know how I would have afforded it. But this time today, with that road shut down again, oh, I would have been a hot mess. Do you hear me? There's no ferries either, so I would have had to leave my truck. I couldn't have stayed there like that with all them people evacuating. Just sit there and see what happens. That was, so as far as like natural disasters, now I've been in 2 in like a year. I didn't go through Helene, but I saw the aftermath, and that's traumatic. It was rough, man. Both of them though, like just being in an evacuation process like that is very eye-opening, going through that and seeing how people behave. I'm telling you, when we got over that bridge and I walked in that gas station, there was about 20 people in there this morning. I had to use the bathroom, and I filled up my gas because it was like $2.89, and everybody was smiling and just chatty, and like it was almost like everybody was in there. The line for the bathroom was like 5 men standing in line, and everybody was just real chatty, and you could tell that people were finally at ease. You could tell that everybody had just come over that bridge, and they were sighing from relief of just making it over. There was so many men waiting to use the bathroom that I handed them the ladies' key so they could use the bathroom after me. And I said, yeah, you've probably been waiting a while. It's kind of an emergency situation. I don't think anybody will care if y'all use the girls' room. Like, it's a single stall in there and it locks behind the door locks. So they were kind of laughing. Everybody was super sweet. I was like, God, so I wasn't the only one panicking. Everybody was saying, you're panicking, chill out, you're panicking. No, I wasn't. You're not getting it. You're not listening. I need you to listen to me. You're not getting the severity. And you know why? Because the media is not telling y'all. You know why? Because of tourism. This is like one of the, spring and summer. It's peak money for them. It's picking up. It's been booming down there. It's just not right, and the public deserves to know. And I feel like if anybody knows a House of Representative in Florida that can get some legislation passed, I think we need a bill on the books with an app on phones, like an Amber Alert that notifies the public. I would say hourly. We need hourly updates. It's owed to us. We pay tax money for public safety. It's owed to us. We need hourly updates on natural disaster situations within a 100-mile radius of our homes at all times. And I'm talking about wildfires, hurricanes, any and all. Like, it's kind of crazy that it's this hard to find information on an island that's on fire right now. I had to call the visitor center to get a clean-cut answer on if the bridges were open and if traffic was moving north so that people could evacuate. People are still stranded on the island, and the bridges are shut down again, and they can't evacuate. She said that US 1 was a complete disaster. I said, is it busy? She said, it's beyond busy. And she proceeds to tell me that it's a crap show. It's concerning that the media is not reporting, but like I said, that has to do with money, in my opinion. I just feel like there needs to be a law on the books to protect us. There's so many laws for the government, but we don't have a lot of laws for us to protect us as citizens, especially in natural disasters. I feel like Western North Carolina should be able to sue the federal government for the lack of resources that FEMA provided. You know what I mean? Something, and I'm not a law expert, but you get what I'm saying in theory. It was because of the lack of resources that more people died. People were stranded for almost a month on their roofs. It's unacceptable when people are paying tax dollars. They're paying into a system that is supposed to be their infrastructure built to protect them and their families. And in my opinion, it's outright illegal how the government has been handling these situations. It's really scary. It could happen. Refuge? Yeah, I'm safe, Cody. I got off the bridge. I fled like a crazy woman. I can't believe all the idiots blocking the road emerged. Okay, let's talk about that, because that's a great point. Thank you for bringing that up, because that really irritated me last night. Okay, so let me paint the scene. US 1, when you're going over the bridge, half of the bridge is one way on each side. So it's a two-way or a one-lane road on each side. So, and we're talking about there's 25,000 people that live in Key West, 12,000 people that live in Key Largo, another 9,000 that live in Marathon, and that's not including travelers and workers that commute over that bridge back into Homestead. It's wild. There's hundreds of thousands of people down there potentially at any given time. One road. The bridge, one road. Half of it is only one road. I would say about 30 to 40% of the bridge is actually two. There's like a passing lane. You can go around slow cars, but it goes back to one road. So most of the bridge, I'd say about 60% of the bridge is one road. And it's a 18-mile bridge, or no, we looked it up last night. It's like a 10-mile long bridge over the water, and there's nothing but water around you. You can see water as far as the eye can see. So you're out there, it's one of those places where if something went wrong and you drove off a bridge, you're done for. They can't even by the time emergency services got to you, it'd be a wrap. And so, I'm sorry, I talk about Final Destination stuff too much. That'll never happen. Don't worry. Just don't drive like an idiot on US 1. So when you get into Key Largo and you get going down the strip, Key Largo is just an island, okay? It's just a very small island with US 1 going straight through it. Well, it goes all the way to more bridges that cross over into Esmeralda Island. Then you can leave Esmeralda Island, which is also a tiny island like this with just US 1 crossing it. US 1 links all of these little islands together. So everybody in Key West starts evacuating last night, and we saw them. There's 6 hours of footage on this. Everybody starts evacuating from Key West. Esmeralda, as far as the eye can see, they start coming, and they open the road up, and I got out. But I forgot where I was going with this. I'm sorry. I was headed south because the wind was pushing that fire towards the top of Key Largo, and I was scared that it was going to spread. It's crazy, y'all. I still can't fathom I don't know. I still can't fathom why there were fire trucks sitting at those fire stations. This is what did you say a while ago? Kat, you said something about a 5. 5 alarm means out of control. JK, yes. So in Esmeralda, there was a fire station, huge fire station, and it was full of fire trucks. You could tell that all the trucks were in the station, and I just feel like this is one of those things where they can't, and actually now I know that they can't access the land that the fire is on. He said that it's like wet, I guess like maybe marsh. I don't know. He said it's wet and it's a soft spot to get to. That's what the head forest director said. And he said expect for the fire to spread. He says it's going to get large. He was very straight to the point he gave a statement this morning to the media, and he said it's going to get larger. It's out of control. We can't control it. So this is what you need to expect. And I appreciate him for telling us that. But they also need to tell the public, like, what's going on, and they don't. There needs to be some kind of law on the books to make it mandatory for it needs to be mandatory that the government tell us about, that they warn us about stuff like, they warn us about flooding and stuff, but like, there needs to be something else, something that's more, maybe a website, I don't know, there needs to be something, some kind of law. Ow, what is that? Ow, some kind of law on the books. Felt like something bit me to protect us, I talk in third person all the time. I've always done that. I'm really talking about me and Betty, the car, the truck. Her name's Betty. I say me and Betty a lot. Betty took me over there. We decided to go to the beach. The house. My back. Is it 6.9 miles, the bridge? So it said last night that it's 18 miles of bridge between the Card Bridge and the other bridge. Beautiful, dirty Betty. Oh, Black Betty, bam, ba down. Whoa, Black Betty, down, ba down. Black Betty hits sand, down, ba down. Damn thing is mess, bam, ba down. I used to love that song. I used to love it. I need to go in this Dollar Tree, but I'm being lazy, and I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to sleep tonight, but I am sleepy. I only slept a few hours once I made it over the bridge. Yeah, I do get burnt out. I do. Raccoon, man, it does get old, especially like when the weather changes and it starts to get super hot because you have to run the AC. That's why I try to stay outside, but I'm so tired today because I left Key Largo and sat in 8 hours of traffic last night. Dead stop traffic. Like, it was, I can't even put it into words. Like I said, you'd move up 1 or 2 cars and then you'd sit for 30 minutes. I've never had traffic like that for 8 hours. Thank God for that porta potty on the bridge, though. That thing come in clutch. I was about to die. I had to pee so bad. I chugged this energy water so that I could stay awake. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to peel my eyelids back, as I'm driving. I'm like, I'm about to become Coraline over here, who's got a needle and thread. I was tired. So I chugged an energy water, and then I get on this long bridge, and I had to use the bathroom. That was dangerous. I could feel that bridge swaying. I could have died. All I kept thinking is, Lord, please don't let this porta potty flip over. I don't know what I would have done. It would have been one of those things where I would have been so mad. I might have just jumped off the bridge. I would have been so mad. I'm definitely not getting in Betty. You know what I mean? Yeah, critter. I know. Nothing but freezing here in Kansas. I'm dehydrated as hell. The sun's been taking it out of me, I guess. I don't feel like I be getting that much sun, but like, if you get right up on me, you can see my nose is burnt. I don't know. I feel like we spent half the day in traffic yesterday. I'm hungry. Oh, where's that pasta? Let's eat before we go in here. Brazil! Hello to Brazil! I gotta visit one day, maybe. Ain't that an island? I gotta check the infrastructure first in public safety. I gotta check the public safety infrastructure. But I do want to visit Brazil. Some of the most beautiful women, too, by the way. Gorgeous. Talk about genetics. Blessed. Hashtag blessed. Pasta. Y'all. This is so good. I'm so glad that I stopped there. I pulled up. I found this restaurant. It was called the Royal Sandwich Shop. Roll up in there. And it ain't nothing but a bunch of little old aunties up in there, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, this shit gonna be banging. I knew it. When the shop is full of aunties, it's gonna be good. The owners of the shop, they hooked this sub up, dude. They were super nice, super helpful. This was only $11. What's it, Philly cheesesteak? Yes. Cheesesteak with peppers. It's still amazing with nothing. Like, usually I want a lot of sauce. It's got mayonnaise, banana peppers, grilled onions, grilled red peppers, cheese. Enjoy your guitar session. I love the banana peppers. It's my favorite part. I want the banana peppers on this side. Oh God, I'm dropping the cheesesteak. Banana peppers. That beach we were at was way too busy. And what was that dude doing? What was going on, y'all? I don't understand. I just be like, I just try to stay away from people like that, but people like that always end up finding me. Crazy. I was going to lay down and take a nap, so I sprawl out in the sand on my blanket, and I hear this clicking noise. Y'all heard it. I don't know. Could y'all hear that clicking noise in the background? I turn around, and there's a man standing like, I don't know, 10, 15 feet from me. I'm like, what is going on? And he's just staring at me. I was like, alright, well, I'm going to try to relax. Maybe he'll walk off in a minute, you know? I'm laying there, and I noticed that there's 3 girls. There was a girl by herself, and then there was 2 girls hanging out. You'll see the video. And I noticed that they keep looking behind me. Well, this makes me concerned. Like, are y'all signaling to me or something? Like, do y'all know him? Is he an axe murderer? Is he about to shank me out here on the beach? Like, girl, blink twice if I need to run. Like, they keep looking behind me, which was concerning for me. And so I sat up at that point, you know, because when you're laying down, you feel exposed, you know. And I sat up and I was like, let me get on live. I rolled over and got on live with y'all. My phone wouldn't work, so I had to cut it off and cut on the other one. It was a mess. But anyways, at that point, he sits down on the ground. It was weird. He was like making, I don't know if y'all could hear him, but he was making noises. He was like humming and singing and clicking and clacking and whacking. Like, he was crazy. And you could tell by his skin that he was more than likely on the streets living, because his whole body was like sunburned as hell. He looked deranged and he was acting it, and it was weird. I don't know how all this ever happens, but hello, Carl, Bills. Hey, anonymous. I don't know, like last year sometime, I lost weight and then I started lifting. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm sore today. I'm still sore from where we worked out 2 days ago. I be going hard. I think I need to be not use the weight and like do more reps. I might try that tomorrow. We'll work out. I wish somebody would have really called the police on that guy. So weird. Just stand over and hover. That's voyeurism. That's exactly what it is. To stand by and watch some girl. Like, except he ain't even behind closed doors. Usually they creep through your windows or they come up and look through your truck windows in the middle of the night, or like, that's usually voyeurism. Or they'll place cameras somewhere and watch you. That's voyeurism. They ain't even hiding. They're right out in plain sight. They ain't even hiding the weirdness anymore. You see what I'm saying? He walked up and stood over me for damn 10 minutes before I got on live with y'all, and then proceeds to hang around being weird. It's so weird. Yeah, probably. One of the two. They've either seen me or, and I didn't see any devices or anything in his hand. And that, leads me to believe even he didn't have a key. And his shorts were wet. So, like, he had just got out of the ocean or whatever. Sorry. And, I don't know. It was just weird. I have shit happen like that all the time. People are crazy. They really are. And it's made me crazy. You know? Yeah. But now I have a better grasp of why people behave this way. I guess I'm a little more empathetic towards people like that, but also people like that are a threat to public safety, So, I don't know, that park was full of homeless people. I saw people washing dishes in the foot washer, like there's a shower for you to wash your feet, and there was homeless people washing dishes in the foot shower. I saw women in the bathroom that were in there for a while, just in the stall. I don't know what they were doing. It sounds like they were damn digging through a box of Christmas ornaments or something. I don't know what in the methamphetamines was going on, but like it did. It sounded like not good, You know how some sounds just sound eerie? I said, I gotta get out of here. The park was just, there was a lot of homeless people. Not all of them are bad, not all of them are good either, though. It's best to just separate yourself from people, okay? Be a lone wolf. Be the leader of your pack at the very least, I'm glad I got off that island, that's all I'm saying, because it's shut down and all those people are stuck, and we need to pray for those people because it sounds like first responders and the Forest Service, they're expecting it to get worse. I hope not. But it seems like their resources are limited because they can't even get to where the fire is. Sounds like it's maybe like soft. He said it's soft land. It's wet. He said it's soft land. That's what he described it as, soft land. So I'm assuming that means like sandy shit you can't put no wheels on. That makes it a lot harder to damn put out a fire. You can't go by boat, How are you going to drop water on a fire by boat? Well, is there a way? Why ain't there a way? Somebody needs to invent a way. There ought to be a way to hook up some kind of pump system from the ocean to a boat to spray it towards the fire. Is there anything like that? They're having to drop loads of water by air. And they have limited resources with planes and all of that. So That needs to be a whole thing. Can you use ocean water to put out a fire? Yo, Boost Mobile, I'm gonna fire you. We are over. I'm divorcing Boost Mobile. I'm divorcing them. Can ocean salt water be used for extinguishing firefighting? Yes. It's typically a last resort due to its corrosive nature, which can damage firefighting equipment. Yeah, I know. So why don't, hello, engineers, why don't you make something that can handle the salt water? Like, this is what I'm saying. We are so far behind. People think, oh, we got technology, we're so smart. No, we're not. We stopped. We reached the Enlightenment period, and then we fell off the damn map. We're not building nothing new. We're not creating nothing new. Nothing but, like, AI and sex robots and OnlyFans, But things that matter, things that would help the earth, us, it's fell off. So it doesn't look like, it looks like it's last resort. So salt water does not cool efficiently as fresh water. It can also carry an electrical charge more effectively, pose an additional risk for firefighters. Okay, well, never mind. Also, large amounts of salt water on land can harm the ecosystems by increasing soil issues, making it difficult for plants to grow and potentially impact wildlife. Dang. That sucks. Well, how do we know that's true? This is damn Google. Yeah. I know they need to make a pump, Philip, that can carry the load of the. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I mean, I'm just saying, don't the tax dollars go back into ain't that what the budget comes from and stuff too? I mean, I'm sure it is. Yes, it is. It's a good part. Taxes go back into the economy, like the budget, and part of the budget is public safety. So, yeah. Looking at the devastation from the Maui fires, I was just wondering if they could have set up pumps along the beach to spray the fire using salt water. I know it would likely have limits it reaches, but I'm thinking any additional angle of attack would be beneficial, unless, of course, salt water is an issue in itself. This is why I'm asking. From an engineering standpoint, I don't see any issues with pumping salt water besides maintaining those pumps being a pain. From an environmental standpoint, I'm pretty sure salt water would kill a significant amount of plant life and the salt would remain on the ground preventing regrowth. Less sure about the environmental impacts versus the engineering approach. I don't know. Yes, fireboats and other vessels equipped with firefighting pumps can pump water from the ocean and other bodies of water to fight the fires. They can also pump water ashore through large diameter hoses to assist land-based firefighting operations. Fireboats are designed specifically for fighting fires both on and from the water. They are equipped with powerful pumps that can propel large volumes of water. Marine fire pumps provide the water to extinguish any fire. Oh no, not on a ship. What were they called? Fireboats. Does Key Largo have any fireboats? We don't have the city funding, right? It's not in the budget. No, they don't have a fireboat. Why would that ocean... Y'all remember the Ocean Reef Club at the end of the island that was real creepy, and it was like gated community, and it was like, it says adults only resort. Listen to this. Key Largo itself does not have a fireboat. The exclusive community of Ocean Reef in North Key Largo does have a metalcraft fire interceptors for protection and security. Why would a resort have a higher level of resource than the county? That's crazy. For protection and security. We went by this place, remember? It was all the way in northern Key Largo, right before you, it's after you pass Card Road, right where the fire is. That's crazy. It says singles only resort, or no, it says adults only resort on a lot of these resorts. Y'all, I'm just saying, weird. The Ocean Reef Club, located in North Key Largo, has its own fireboat, specifically metalcraft fire interceptors for the protection and security of its residents. But the Monroe County Sheriff's Office and Fire Department doesn't have any kind of fireboat. The Florida Keys does not have not a single rescue fireboat. But they got billions of dollars after Irma, and they've consistently received millions of other dollars. I mean, their budget is 3 times the typical budget for a city that size. And they ain't even got firefighters, fireboats. I mean, it's literally an island. That's where you would have fireboats. Like, that's what that's what you need them for, you know? For the water. Like, it's just so crazy to me. Ain't it crazy that I stumble upon their shady budget and economy and failed infrastructure, and then this pops off? It's crazy. It still blows my mind. I'm like, maybe I'm onto something and God is giving me a sign. I don't want to let it go. You know what I mean? Because it's just so wild. That sub was so good. Good girl. In the Florida Keys, the only fireboats are located in Key West and Ocean Reef Club in North Key Largo. Marathon received a vessel from the Sheriff's Office, but it's not equipped to provide rescue response or firefighting capability. Fire chiefs throughout the county have been working to implement a fireboat program for some time following a tragic 2017 incident not far from Cujo Key. A family was boating when their daughter, Harley, was accidentally hit by a boat propeller. Since medical assistance couldn't render swift aid, Harley did not survive. They get $715 million for their budget this year. And they don't even have first responders that can access people on the water. But it is an island that is surrounded by water. What could go wrong? Beginning a village marine response program will cost around $50,000 for training, fuel, and maintenance. Take it out the budget. You got $715 million to play with. In other matters, the village council approved an agreement with the Monroe County School Board for recreational improvements and use of its village blah, 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 blah. A baseball field agreement. That's crazy. Huh. Oh, this was the woman that lost her daughter. It says woman that lost her daughter in the Keys is pushing for rescue boats in the Keys. They made $2.7 billion last year. They made $2.7 billion off of tourism. And they got $1.23 billion back in 2019. Like, it don't make no sense. Come on. I need to throw this away. I wonder if there's a trash can around here. Oh, there's one. Yay! Let me just get all my trash together. Fireboat clumps. Filter the water, I suppose. Huh. Hello, Rachel. How are you? We are hanging out because it's so hot. We're just chilling. Y'all, I'm soaking my toothbrushes. I need to dump this. I'm going to put them in here. So, I guess living out of my cart. Oh, my God. Give me a napkin. I just squirted this damn bubbles on my hands. Toothpaste. Not it dripping down my leg. Lord, have mercy. Help me. Help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. For I know not what I do. Help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. For I know not what I do. Alright. So, I soak them a lot to get, like, I did. So, first of all, the dark blue one had toothpaste in it. And it dried. So, I had to soak them. Told you. Like a little kid. Oh, yeah, they're looking good now. It's hard to rinse them out. I usually soak them in water like overnight. But where I've been on the road trying to escape, I shoved it in the door and forgot about it. Woke up this morning and brushed my teeth, and that damn toothbrush looked like damn somebody had dipped it in plaster of Paris. I said, what the hell is this? I said, what happened? I guess I just forgot. You know, I was panicking. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. I'll wipe this down too because it's gross. It's got sand on it from the beach. Yeah, when those girls started looking at that guy, I was like, God, if those girls are concerned like I am, you know something's going on. It's best to get out of there. Facial cleanser. Trash. The truck is nasty, actually. We probably should clean it out. Maybe tomorrow, like vacuum, because this is the city, so they have a vacuum here, and it won't be too expensive or anything, I don't think. A few bucks. You gotta stay on top of this stuff, because especially living in the beach, like living near the beach, sand goes everywhere. And I'm not the type of girl that can get in bed and feel sand under me when I'm trying to sleep. I'll be up all night, rolling around, getting up, dusting the bed off, like sand in the bed. Sounds like a horror story to me. You know what I mean? It is. Sand anywhere, really. Except for on the beach. I'm not really a fan of it. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling. I do like this L stuff. But I go through it, let me tell you. especially being out here in the elements. And I think my face is peeling again. Probably. I don't miss the nose ring. Y'all remember I used to have a nose ring? I don't miss it. Alright. Oh, this is what I needed, and I found them now. Hello, Maria. Hope you're doing well. It's a beautiful day. A little warm, but it's been nice. I'm straightening up the house right now, getting all my trash together. I'd like to cook something for dinner, but that sub, that was good. I need to wash clothes too. My clothes from last night I've had laying out so they dry. Hell, maybe by the time I'm done I'll fill up the whole bag. It's never ending. It really is. Like, never ending. There's always something to clean up. Whether it's washing the sheets or doing laundry or wiping things down, vacuuming, getting gas. Found my camera stand. Oh. Is that everything? I think so. Ouch. That needs to go in the damn thing. Slim Jim that I only ate half of. That's what I need to grab is some beef jerky while I'm in here. I love beef jerky and it's good for you, you know. It's got protein. Alright. It's looking good. Shampoo up. I wonder what the temp is going to be here tonight. Damn it, Bob. Give me that. Let's see. Mother who lost child in boating accident pushes for more rescue boats in the Keys. Heather Walker investigates. More than 7 million boaters head to the Keys every year. More than 5 million boaters head to the Keys every year for a fun day on the water. Remember the other day we were looking for a number on how many people come through the island seasonally? Every year, 5 million boaters head to the Keys for a fun day on the water. But if an accident happens here, you might not get the help that you need. Earlier this month, a boat hit a bridge in Big Pine Key. Body cameras showed rescuers scrambling to help from land. The victim stated, quote, "We need a rescue boat." They tried to use a ladder to bring up the 8 passengers. Rescuers said, "We are going to do everything we can, but it's probably going to be one by one." But some were too injured Again, someone called for a boat. I need a rescue boat, says this victim. A young boy with a broken leg and a man with a nearly severed foot were trapped on a sinking boat. Rescuer. We only got 5 to 10 minutes before this thing goes down. When the boat finally arrived, it wasn't a fire rescue boat, it was a towboat. The towboat U.S. crew was able to rescue the injured right before the boat sank, but the crash is a stark reminder for rescuers about the equipment they desperately need. The Monroe County Fire Department chief, the need for a fireboat, for a rescue boat, for a boat that can provide aid. After COVID, my mind works so different. What are the chances that the Monroe County Fire Department would start a fire so that they could get funding for fucking boats? I'm not saying that's what they did. I'm just saying after COVID, I just see things differently. You have to ask questions, and that's a logical question. Like, could this have been an inside job in an attempt to get funding? I don't know. It doesn't appear that way. It appears to be a brush fire that's gotten out of hand. So, they don't have a boat that can provide aid. In the 120-mile island chain, so it's 120 miles from Key West to Homestead. 120 miles. And I was in Esmeralda, which is like 50 miles from Homestead. It says, in the 120-mile island chain known for boating and water sports, the Monroe County Fire Department has no fire rescue boats. Wow, Monroe County leads the state in boating accidents. They have more accidents in Monroe County than any other city in Florida. Leads the state in boating accidents. Or is that like, yeah. The Ocean Reef is a private community. Miami-Dade has 6 fire rescue boats. Then why didn't we send them? The fire is on the Miami-Dade line. It's Key Largo address. But Miami-Dade could assist with their fire boats to help extinguish this fire. They absolutely could. That would be perfect. The only way they can even access this land is by air or by boat. So why is Ron, somebody, not Jim Scholes, the mayor, not asking Miami-Dade to help him? And it would have to be the sheriff's department that asks the other sheriff's department, hey, can you send me 20 of your best guys and all the boats you got? We got a problem. Oh, it would be the fire department. Miami-Dade has 6 fire rescue boats for about 55 miles of coastline. So the Keys have 120 miles of coastline. Miami-Dade has 55 miles of coastline. Miami-Dade has 6 fire rescue boats for 55 miles of land. The Keys have 120 miles of land, but no fire rescue boats. So I was right about their infrastructure being complete shit. At least with public safety. June Smith lost her 13-year-old daughter, Harley, in a boating accident off of Cujo Key in 2017, which is an island off of the Keys. Harley was in the water when she was hit by a boat. Her mom called 911. I need help. I need a helicopter. We need a medic. We need it now. And all his answer was, come to shore, she says. So she calls 911 for help, and they're like, come to shore, come to shore. Fire rescue boats should have went out to this child. It's like an ambulance, but for the water. A fire truck, but for the water, you know? Her mother said, if you ever met her, you were going to love her right away. Very outgoing, super happy, and she loved the ocean. Harley was in the water when she was hit by a boat. Her mother calls 911. Another boater got Harley to shore, but it was too late. And so it looks like June Smith says, you just know that's where it's ending. I don't want people to be helpless. And her efforts are working. The legislator approved $900,000 for 3 new rescue boats in Key Largo, Marathon, and Cujo King. So they've already approved this funding. They just haven't received the boats yet, apparently. This is part of their budget, probably. That's sad. June plans to keep fighting to shore up the help needed to save lives on the water. She started a non-profit in the memory of her daughter, Heart Like Harley. Crazy stuff going on, y'all. I gotta go in here. I don't want to. I've been posted up over here for an hour. I better get my ass up the road for the damn police come harassing me. I haven't even seen one since I got here. I haven't seen a law enforcement. I don't even know what their cars look like. It's weird. I mean, yeah, it's weird. Alright, let's go. Oh, we're gonna throw this trash away. That beach was so hot I didn't want to be on it. I already felt like crap. You don't use that as your like kangaroo pouch. It's like my kangaroo pouch. I was just thinking the same. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And why aren't the fire trucks from like Key West coming up to help either? Or Esmeralda. Where did I just put my vape? I don't know. Oh, it's on the floor. Alright, it's fine. Let's go. Let go. Ow, ow, ow. Y'all. Hello, Naomi. Olivia? That's a pretty name. We're gonna throw this away. Then we're going in the Dollar Tree. That sub made me bloated. Probably that bread. Probably cheesesteak. There's no gas. They might have music on in here. If they do, I'm sorry. I try so hard, but I'm just little. You try to be nice to people, but you know, sometimes it's damn impossible. Alright. Beautiful day. Alright. I'll put that in the buggy. And I said, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. That's the song from Arthur, if you didn't know. PBS Kids, I grew up on that. PBS, gang, gang, gang. I miss PBS. It was kind of calming, Mr. Rogers. You know? The easier, simpler times. Scooby-Doo. I miss Scooby-Doo. I miss cartoons. I should watch some cartoons for bed tonight. I bet that'd be fun. I'm gonna do it, darn it. I'm gonna do it. Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry. Ooh. I don't know which box I like better. Oh, I don't like the long box. I like the made tissue. Because I've been snotty and I think it's the smoke that was getting on my nose. You know what I'd like to do one day, y'all? They have stickers. They usually have better ones than that. They usually have decorative stickers. We should put some on a board on that back wall. That would be cute. I don't see them though. Tissues. Oh, they got cute hair bows. Look how adorable those are. I like little hair pretties like that. The ones here from the tree are pretty good. I had one of these like a week ago and I can't find it. I wish I could find it. I liked it. I've never used them before, but I did like it. You don't want to tie it super tight. You only want to loop it like twice. I like the little claw clips too. Those are super cute. And they usually last a while, as long as you don't like sit on them or stomp on them. I am going to go ahead and grab a baby wipe so I don't have to come back this week. I use those for everything. What's that? Cherry blossom body scrub infused with almond. Oh, it's even got like the oils in it. You can see it. I wonder if I can smell it. A lot of their stuff don't smell. That's the problem. That slime. Ew, it's all wiggly. See that? Ew. More hair pretties. Oh, I like the little claw clips. You can clip your bangs back. Get them out of your face. Those are adorable. Very 90s. Oh, look, they even got the tinier ones. They're like little hearts. Oh, they got little bear barrettes. That's adorable. That'd be cute. Not for on me, but like a kid. I do like the smaller ones though. I wonder if they got those wipes. The cleaning ones. I should get a protein. And dehydrated milk helps. Maybe that 2% strawberry. 44% of sugar. Jesus Christ. Never mind. That's got 44% of your daily sugar in that thing. Well done. You need anything? Who needs something? You better tell me what you need now. Because we ain't coming back. Tell me what you need now. Some chocolate. Hot sauce. Hot sauce. I got hot sauce. I got all kinds of... I keep tons of sauces because living out of a car, it's just good to have some sauces. Lactose-free coffee creamer. I want to try one of these and make a latte within it for breakfast. Put instant coffee with it. Lactose-free coffee creamer. What is it? Milk, sugar, natural artificial flavor, sodium. Contains milk. I'm gonna try it. We can mix some instant coffee with it. I've never tried their milk off. Or I have, and it wasn't too bad. But I would need it cold to enjoy it. They have like boxed milk. If it was cold, it'd be really good. But I had it and it wasn't cold. But it would be perfect for cooking with. Shelf stable, you know, if you needed something. It's just so big of a container, I won't use it all. That marshmallow fluff is so... Love this stuff. I made... Ooh, definitely coconut water. I made yams one night and put cinnamon and sugar and marshmallow fluff and made it in a skillet. It was so good. It was so good. It was delicious. Let's see here. Is that tuna or chicken? Oh, that's tuna. Here we go. Sardines, no thank you. Oh, they got the little luncheon loaf. I do love Spam. I recently tried that and ooh, y'all want to try to make a pizza one night? How could I do that? Oh, can I do that in a pan? You think I could cook this in a pan? You know, I got that flatbread. We'll do it on that flatbread I have. We can use the flatbread, put it in the pan, put like marinara. Let me find, yeah. Oh my God, they got Ted's. They got Ted's. Oh, I'm so excited. I've been looking for this. Hold on. They got Ted's. Ted's back in town. I've been saving it because I like it so much. Some of the best hot sauce you ever had. Let me check the dates. Listen, it expired last year. This is the ingredients is jalapeno peppers, vinegar, and salt. How long is a hot sauce with jalapeno, vinegar, and salt shelf stable? I'm gonna get like one or one. I don't know if I'll ever be able to find it again. Several, I thought. I'm gonna get one. I'll get one. But I want to see what other sauces, because they do have some good sauces. I wish I could keep stuff like spicy brown mustard on him, but refrigerate after opening. I wonder if I can keep mustard. I think I can. Do I have to refrigerate mustard? A1 sauce you can keep. A1 sauce you can keep. And actually, I'm gonna get one of those. It's best to refrigerate the mustard after opening. Yeah. Ooh, look, y'all. This looks delicious. Sweet and tangy golden sauce. It says it's got a little bit of heat. Mild. What's in it? Sugar, Frank's red hot sauce, cayenne red peppers, vinegar, salt, garlic, mustard seed. I bet that is yummy. I bet that would be really good with some chicken. You could do like a chicken rice bowl with some vegetables and put that on top. Refrigerate after opening. Usually stuff that has like a high vinegar content is fine, because the vinegar is a preservative of some sort. And this has got, y'all know that they leave A1 laying out on the tables at steakhouses. It's fine. I need that for steak. I wish I could get this, but it won't work. Lemon pepper seasoning. I don't have seasoning. We need to go through the seasonings I got. So watch out for cheetah. I don't know sauce. Okay. Let's see here. I got tuna and stuff the other day. I got rice. I got noodles. What they got over here? I wanted that milk, but it's full of darn sugar. Makes me want to cry. Maybe they got some sugar-free ice cream or something. Oh, they got the little Bens and Jerry's. It's too much sugar. I told you I gotta hone it in. Rein it in. Oh, that sub. That was a lot. I can't believe was I eat that whole 6-inch, but it was delicious. I've got laundry detergent. I've got cleaning, those wipes. Let's see what kind of baggies they got. I got brown sugar and pancake mix. I got to come up with some way to keep this stuff from getting all over the car. I don't know if I need to buy like some, I don't know. I was going to see what baggies they had. See if they got the big sliders. They do. They got 10 sliders for $1.25. Big bags so that I can put the brown sugar, my flour for my pancake mix. You don't want that stuff open in there. And I think I also got like some sun chips that I need to put in the bag. So where's my water? Oh, look at that. Those things are expensive, ain't they? 1% juice. Zimbia Bing Ching Cherry. Sorry. Zimbia Bing Cherry. Lord. Carbonated water. Apple juice. No way. Oh, is that a can of apple juice? It is. I'm gonna grab one of these, y'all. Actually, I'm gonna grab 2. I'll just get one. Alright, let's go. Where's my water? They might not carry it here. Oh, they do. Definitely need coconut water because I am without coconut juice. I want some with and some without. 90% coconut water. I'm trying to drink one every day this week because I really am super dehydrated and without. Alright, let's do it. Oh God. Ooh. I think I overdone it with the sub. You know what I mean? I do want to look at trail mix. I bet these are good. Honey roast, barbecue honey roasted peanuts. 28% added sugar. Them are honey roasted, alright. Dang, they got dates here. That sucks. Ooh, that's mixed fruit. Alright. Excuse me. Let's see here. I don't want no chocolate peanuts or nothing. Peanuts. There's the Snickers popcorn. I've never tried it. I bet it's pretty good though. I like anything Snickers. Not the other one. Sweet. Yes. I am getting this. 2 of these. Because I got the honey roasted. Yeah, this is my favorite one. It's got nacho cheese corn sticks, honey roasted peanuts, honey roasted sesame sticks, pretzels, honey mustard pretzels, and Cajun toasted corns. Yeah. Beef jerky right here. I'm hoping that they got, I tried this new one the other day and it was so good. It was that expensive brand. Was that it? That was one of them. I like that one too. I'm gonna grab a couple of these. 4. And then I like these teriyaki ones too. Grab 2 of those. I needed beef jerky really bad because I've been eating sweets. Sorry. What is this? Smoked turkey. Wild. 5 grams of protein. Hot. Oh, it's made by Jacqueline's. I bet that's good. I gotta know. Let's look at their makeup and then I'm done. Oh, there's those bronzer drops. I do like them, but you gotta mix them with like... You gotta mix them with some foundation or like... moisturizer. Sorry. Having a brain fart. I wonder if they got that sleeping medicine here. I got Zequel, but I ain't been able to... I think they stopped making it for Dollar Tree. They used to have a knockoff liquid sleep aid, and I ain't been able to find it in weeks. Alright, let's go. Oh. Stuff, let's go. Oh, I'm not gonna feel like putting this off. I'll have to do it in the morning. I am a good cook. Yep. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull this. So glad I found that Ted's sauce. How are you doing?
What's your name? You can come over here. Okay.
Beach here.
$26.95.
All right.
I gotta get you a drawer.
Sorry?
I have to get you a drawer.
You moving on today?
No, I'm closing. I'm Catherine.
Are you closing today?
Yes.
I hope I didn't put in the wrong password. Okay. Thank you. You too. No. Hold on 1 second. Oh, these waters are heavy. I'm about to fall. Ah! I can't believe how sore I am. Oh, a bird shit on my car. That sucks. God. Dude. Oh, it never occurred to me to damn lift this thing up. Damn. Huh. I'll take it. Where's my phone? Phone. Ouch. It's scraping me. Oh, I need to brush my hair. It's hot, y'all. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm tired. Tired as hell. That's how it goes, right? I'm gonna open that coconut water without coconut pieces. Without coconut pieces. Damn. It's like room temperature cold, but it feels like colder than what it is outside. Well, I'm about to run, y'all. I'm exhausted. I'm literally about to do nothing. Relax. Try to damn find somewhere that's like shaded so that I can cool off. I got this weirdo. It gets so old. Like, I just wish that I could go one day without people in my face. You know what I mean? Y'all ever get sick of people in your face? Every time you look up, somebody's staring at you. It's annoying. God, my face back. Give me my face back. Versace t-shirt. Yeah, I wonder how their date went. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I bet there's all kinds of stuff going on that island. I mean, perverse, like, sexual stuff. Like, clearly the resorts have adults-only resorts. So that tells you right there, no children allowed. And I'm here to tell you, if they're specific on that, it's because they got some weird shit going down. Plain and simple. It's so creepy to me that people don't know this. I can assure you that there is like a whole nother world that people just fall into. I'm not even gonna go into it, but it's crazy. Where is my vape? Oh, I saw it on the floor. Thank you, Levi. I hope y'all have a good night. Y'all be safe out there, and we'll talk sometime tomorrow. I'm trying to see what's going on in the world and maybe relax. I got a headache, and I'm hot. It's still 77. I think that it's going to be cooling off later. Feels like 78. Yeah, it'll be 63 tonight, so it'll be okay. It'll cool off in a little while, but I'm going to go sit and relax, and I hope you guys have a good night. Sweet dreams. Be safe out there, and we will chat tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Pray for Key Largo, please. Seriously, please pray for Key Largo and Homestead. Bye, y'all. Bye, Laura. I'm sorry I'm running. Bye, Rachel. Nice massage. Enjoy your vacation, Laura. Bye, y'all.